Okay, our final STEM hero for 2022 will be presented by Mr. Enrique Gonzalez. Mr. Gonzalez recently retired from the CIA, where he served as a longtime recruiter. He was critical to the agency's diversity and outreach efforts over the past 20-plus years, earning him the prestigious Santiago Rodriguez Diversity Award from GMIS in 2009. He continues to consult with GMIS to this day. Please welcome Mr. Enrique Gonzalez.
I'm going to get off a little bit off script here, but I have to tell you a story about this STEM hero, about when I first met her. As a recruiter, I was at UT Austin, and she walks up. She was 19 years old, and she says, I want to work for you guys, but I'm not sure when. So for the next 4 years, she would come and visit my booth. And finally, at her senior year, she comes and says, Mr. Gonzalez, I want to work for you guys. It was in the spring. It takes 12 months to get a security clearance. And I said, we've been talking for the last 4 years. You're a typical student. And on top of that, she had a 2.9 GPA in aerospace engineering. But what I noticed in this one person was that she had talent. This young lady did great things. So now back on script, which has been totally unclassified and redacted probably, because it doesn't really say what she has done. Thank you, General Williams. I have the honor of presenting this final STEM Hero Award of the evening to Ms. Clara Villarreal-Wagner, the Deputy Chief Scientist assigned to Advanced Systems and Technology Director at the National Reconnaissance Office. A highly regarded leader at the NRO, Ms. Villarreal-Wagner, areas of focus include both emerging space technologies and development of the best and brightest young minds in America. Her contributions to the intelligence community are evident of her exceptional leadership. As Deputy Chief Scientist, Ms. Villarreal-Wagner provides critical leadership in multi-dimensional and multifaceted projects and programs that intersect with the NRO, NASA, and the U.S. Space Force. Her management of a broad array of defense, intelligence, civil space technology projects in cooperation with other agencies' deputy chief scientists ensured effective results. She also co-managed a critical partnership between the three chief scientists representing the NRO, NASA, and the DoD, which began a decade ago. Ms. Villarreal-Wagner has greatly expanded her directorate research portfolio to include new institutions, not previously well known within the NRO. These new relationships have enrolled NRO to identify new technology opportunities for organizational collaboration. Basic research projects of interest like space assembly, quantum sensing, have quadrupled in the number of funding dollars directly as a result of her efforts. A committed and prolific mentor, Ms. Villarreal-Wagner provides both formal and informal assistance to officers in various areas, including engineering, project management, and work-life matters. The youngest of 6 children, she was born in Corpus Christi, Texas, and became the first in her family to attend college, graduating with a degree in aerospace engineering from UT Austin. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Ms. Clara Villarreal-Wagner to the stage.
I know that I stand between you and the conclusion of the evening, but really quickly. So yeah, Enrique was my recruiter. I did 25 years of my over 30, nearly 31 years of government service at the CIA. And so he's known me for 35 years, longer than most people that I work with now, and has always been family. So when my boss, who could not make it, and I found out that Enrique is still consulting with GMIS, and by the way, I was involved with HENAC before GMIS, and Great Minds in STEM, and Viva Technology throughout the years, because I've always done recruitment things I requested. And so thank you, GMIS, for allowing Enrique to be my presenter. Now I'll go on to script. And so I always start with hola, ha'ahe, hello. The first thing that comes to mind when I think about our Passion and Perseverance conference theme is my non-traditional collegiate experience. I was a full-time, first-generation aerospace engineering student working part-time on campus, sharing my daddy's caregiving duties with my mommy, and learning to be a wife for the last 3 years of my studies. I persevered. I am here, but by the grace of Creator, who consistently reminds me that I have what it takes to remain focused on the passion, to do my part, to make this world a safer place for all. I'm truly humbled for the recognition. Muchas gracias.